classification and placements are active and tracking at this station. Have you checked your bay number? Check again. Unauthorized landing may trigger a lethal response. Blocking the docking bay access corridor is not permitted. This starport will not allow such intolerable behavior. Loitering is a crime punishable by death. Make sure you have authorization before you enter the docking bay.
Hello and welcome to Moonshot Voyages. I am Commander Cadiff, and today we are going to continue this multi-part series, Sidewinder to Sagittarius, and continue our journey exploring on our way to Sagittarius A. If you are here and you are in chat, please feel free to drop a line, but we'll get started pretty soon. I have my puffy jacket on today because it is a little bit cold here in Los Angeles, and for LA that's kind of a big deal. Let's see, it's 54 degrees out right now in Los Angeles. Gonna get down to 46, so it's been cold and cloudy all day, which I like. But it is a little cool in my apartment as well. So today I think we're just going to continue to slow roll it, meaning that we're going to make small jumps to get to hopefully find more stars that are undiscovered. So that would be nice. I am noticing something on the Inara website that I'm a little bit curious about. And let's just jump to it. This whole thing with Steven Spielberg. I don't understand why he's on the Inara website, but okie dokie. A little funny. Huh. Oh, now there's somebody else. Also Steven. Maybe it's just a day of Stevens. Oh. Anyway, let's get into the live game here. So if you're just joining, and you are able to chat, please go ahead and leave a line. Otherwise, like I said a minute ago, we're just going to be slow rolling this one, making shorter jumps to hopefully find planets and things that nobody's ever seen before. So that is my plan for tonight. And this might be a kind of a short stream, relatively, because I am feeling a little sleepy. And I might start work tomorrow. I'm actually not sure. Haven't heard anything today about work, so maybe tomorrow. I know the show I'm working on doesn't start shooting until Monday, so I actually won't have much to do until probably Monday night. But anyway, so let's look and see what we're doing here. So, just as a short recap, since last Sunday, we've gone from the bubble to here. And it's going a little slow. It's going a little slow. I've actually done a little bit of off-stream jumps and some exploring just to get us a little further, and I might do that some more tomorrow. I'm thinking tonight we're gonna do a little bit of slow exploring, and then once I get to an area that I like, we'll just really crank it up. And so today I hope to continue to make my way above the plane of the galaxy. This, I'm hoping, will offer more unique places on the way towards Sagittarius A. I don't know. We shall see. So, I guess without any further ado, remember to fasten your seatbelt. Okay. Here we go. And there is a planet down there. It's just kind of hard to see because it's nighttime. Did anybody catch the Twitch stream, the Elite Dangerous Twitch stream today for Odyssey? It was nice to see a little more detail about walking around in stations and such. I think it's going to shape up to be a pretty cool DLC. I'm getting it on Monday, and of course I'll stream what I can of it. It sounds like we're going to be getting new alpha commanders, which means it'll be a completely separate thing from the current Elite Dangerous. So I'll be not in my current ship, but I'll be back in the bubble for that. So that's going to be interesting. And then, of course, that'll be wiped at the end of the alpha. But I think that's kind of cool, because that means I'm not like stuck out here in the middle of the galaxy, not being able to enjoy the alpha. So let's get lined up. And again, if you are able to chat, go ahead and drop me a line. You know, keep it interesting. Since we're slow going it, I probably don't need my fuel scoop turned on. Just because the less fuel I scoop, the lighter my ship is, the further it can go on less fuel. So there was only one star in that system, so we're just gonna go through. So if my flying tonight doesn't seem absolutely perfect, it's because I did get my first COVID vaccine today, and my shoulder does hurt a little bit. Not too bad, but just enough to remind me that I'm trying to save the world. Only one body here. What's with all these suns with no planets? Must be awfully lonely. Hey Alex, how's it going, man? How bad was the shot? It wasn't too bad. I was talking to a guy today where his second shot caused kidney failure. Well, that's cool. That's good to know. Which one was it? It must have been Pfizer or Moderna. Yeah, I just got the first shot today, and yeah, it's sore. It's kind of like the flu shot, I guess. So we'll see if it's feeling better tomorrow. But yeah, I hear the second dose is kind of a doozy, but I hadn't heard of kidney failure. That's a little scary. Yeah, there's 3 of them. Well, technically 4 of them. There's Pfizer, Moderna, which are both dual shot, and then there's the Johnson & Johnson, which is a single shot, but not quite as effective. And then there's the AstraZeneca, which is kind of dangerous. That one's been in Europe, and they're actually banning it because it has caused like blood clots and stuff. So, you know, these things happen. But luckily they caught it fairly quickly. So what are you up to tonight? Working, yeah. Then how are you here? Just have this going on in the background? Benefit of working from home. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Yesterday, or no, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. The company I'm working for delivered the remote system that I have to use to remote in. And they gave me 2 really nice UHD 27-inch monitors. So that's what I'm playing this on now, because I just plugged my own computer into them as well. And man, I am spoiled, so I'm gonna have to, first paycheck I get from them, I'm gonna have to buy some of these, because yeah, much better than HD and super sharp. Let's see. Oh, all right. So we're in an unexplored system. So what is this guy? This is a Class A star, 938 million years old. Boy, that's young. That's really young. 1.7 solar masses and 1.4 solar radius. So it's a little bigger than our sun. But it's also very young because our star is about 5 billion years old. So we will slow down and look and see what kind of things are going on around here. High metal. I'm just kind of waiting for the signals to pop up. What we're looking for is in the features up here in the top top right. It'll say geological or hopefully biological signals. Right now it just says none. Down the road I may have some editing questions, mainly what to pick for export settings for the best quality. Always use Windows Movie Maker. No, just kidding. That's sarcasm. Yeah, man, just shoot me an email or yeah, I don't know if you'd still have my email, but yeah, let me know and I can help as much as I can. I guess Facebook works. Yeah, I guess that works too. I was like, how would we talk? Like, we don't work for the same company anymore. But yes, Facebook. Facebook knows all. See, that looks like an Earth-like planet. It's not, but it looks like one.
System scan complete.
Systems game complete. There's your mobile game coming. Oh gosh. I don't know if I've worked on it since you gave me those pointers, actually. I did a little bit more work on it, and that's on my website. I got to a version that was playable, that had a couple levels. But, yeah, I need to finish it, but I've been so wrapped up in other things, and I kind of forgot everything I taught myself, so I'd have to kind of dive in again and you know, see how that works. Learn C# again. But yeah, I play it every once in a while. I'll fire it up. It's got 3 levels. It's got the first level, the second, and the third. Now, it's got the first level, and then it's got a moon level where you have to avoid shooting certain items, otherwise you lose points. And then the third level is like, I modeled this whole like moon base, and you not only have to shoot things and avoid shooting certain things, but you also have to watch out for the, you know, moon base, the buildings and such. So yeah, it's, but then about halfway through the level you'll see it's not finished because I just never got done with it. It's still functional, it's just like all the shaders disappear and everything's just a shape at that point. But I'll send it to you. It's on my website. Let's see here. All right, another undiscovered. See, I knew it. I knew it. We get above the plane of the galaxy, and we're going into all kinds of undiscovered countries. I mean, systems. A little Star Trek V joke there. I can't believe it's Thursday already. Alda Dacona, yes, a good Star Trek joke. Hey man, how's it going? I saw that you put on a beard and then you put on some weight and then you got a gender change. Good for you, man. You do you. You do you. The delay seems shorter today. Yeah, you had a busy day. Yeah, maybe it is. I'm looking at my video feed and it seems a little bit behind reality, but maybe that's normal. I don't know. As long as the sound is in sync, I'm okay. Is it in sync? Because I don't want Backstreet. Just judging by the time I hit enter to when I see my message. Oh. Maybe there's nobody on Twitch right now. Maybe I'm the only Twitch streamer on right now. That could be why. Jeebus, you're on a roll. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So it's like everybody was just kind of like, you know, we don't want to Twitch tonight. Let's leave it to the guy who's got 11 followers. He'll take care of it. Yeah. So. Yeah. So Jacob, they had a, well, and Alex, they had a Elite Dangerous had a big like Twitch thing today, and about Odyssey, and it looks pretty awesome. It looks like they finally started showing like a lot more about it. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. It's gonna change a lot of stuff. So I downloaded this game. Yeah, I know. It showed me on Steam. That's all 3 of them.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I'm a spy. Yep. And I also have the hiccups, apparently. I'm just working on my farm. Yeah, that game looked awesome. I mean, it looked kind of like a cross between Zelda and like Animal Crossing. You haven't played Elite since Christmas? Yeah, I mean, it takes a while to get into. Like, when I first got it, I was going between this and Eve Online, trying to figure out what I liked more. There was so much to do, I barely scratching the surface. Yeah, what game is it? I don't know if I asked you that yesterday. Evan Line? Eve Online. Oh yeah, Stardew Valley. That's right. So the game he was playing was Stardew Valley yesterday. It looked like Zelda and Animal Crossing put together. Eve Online does not look like Zelda and Animal Crossing put together. I did call Evan Yvonne the other team. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, so I have this thing I want to test out while you guys are here, since I actually have an audience. Some of the streamers do a game of marbles. Uh, so I got it, and I have it linked up. I want to test it out. So after I'm done scanning this system here. Yeah, I play, exactly. Or exclamation point play. It's not up yet. I have to fire it up. So let me scan all these dudes real quick, and then we'll get going on it. Hopefully I win, because I get upset when I lose. This is so much easier with the mouse. I was trying it with my HOTUS, and it's... I didn't like it. HOTUS is great for flying and the menu navigation because of the hi-hat. They call it a hi-hat on top of the HOTUS. That's great for menus, but otherwise, I like the mouse. Okay. Alright, cool. Let me do this. Open up Steam. My poor 11-year-old computer is now going to be running 2 games. What's hilarious is the Marble one actually is higher requirements than Elite Dangerous, which I think is just hilarious. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. There we are, signing into Twitch. Great. And I'm gonna switch over to Marbles. There we go. And let's see, we're just gonna go to race. We'll do a random race. All right, so it's I play or exclamation point play to play. I wonder if I have to do it too. I bet I don't have to do it. Okay, since it's just the few of us, I'm gonna go ahead and hit start. Let's see, we've got two. Now I joined. Okay, cool. That's how I typoed. Haha, Pally. I see. Okay, I'll have to test that again later. Exclamation Pally. What do you mean that doesn't work? Okay, where is everybody? You guys can't see anything either, can you? That's weird. The marbles totally didn't render in. Am I too far? Because I don't even see, there's like usually like lines leading to the names. Okay, I'm just gonna wait over here then. Oh, well now I'm in first apparently. Yep, not anymore. Stop cheating. The lucky few. I don't know, guys. I think it just didn't. I just don't know if they. Oh, wait. Okay, it must be a setting somewhere that I gotta turn on to turn on the names. Yeah, that's gotta be it. So I just forgot to do that. Yeah, it must be. Yeah, because I'm pretty zoomed out now. Cool, unnamed. Ah, so Audidacona wins. As usual. Here comes Moonshot Studios. Boom, for second place. And, yeah, I don't think Mark's gonna make it. Mark, where are you, buddy? Are you still trapped in the thing? Oh, there you are. Wow. I have not watched the I have not watched the Marble Olympics. All right, let's go to settings here. So that's not it. Put okay, slow motion is T. Left alt. Are you talking about the actual Marble Olympics that was on like John Oliver has a team or sponsors a team? Because if that's it, I haven't seen it, but I do know what it is, and that does look pretty awesome. Toggle marble names, left alt. That's got to be it. Oh, dude, there actually is like a real life version of this where there's actual teams like that they have their own custom marbles, and yeah, it's pretty great. I'm talking about a guy on YouTube who records marble races. So no, I have not. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again, and I'll turn on the names so that we can actually see what's going on. Oh, that's funny. There we go. See, now they're on. Interesting. Okay, cool. Auto Dakona better not win this time. And they're off. Moonshot Studios takes an early lead. Oh, and he's passed by both of them. Auto Dakona takes the left side. Mark takes the right. Moonshot Studios is on Auto Dakona's butt. And we're coming into this thing. Oh, there's a little bit of cross-mogenation going on over there. Seems like the computer thinks Moonshot's ahead. Oh, nope, now Auto Dakona's ahead. So we come into the split straight away. Oh boy, they're neck and neck. And Mark really takes the lead. He must have eye boosted. It's coming down the slopes now. And Moonshot Studios is taking his own time. Auto Dakona is really catching up. Ooh, oh boy, it's a good thing that glass wall was there. A little bit of confusion down at the bottom, but oh, dropping some icicles there. Mark straight through the paddle with no problem, getting past these pegs like a pro. Oh, and now he goes into the windmill or whatever this is. Whoa boy, whoa boy, whoa. Okay, and he's down. Is he gonna get through the? This is biased coverage. Well, okay, fine. We'll go back. Auto Dakona is now also here. Moonshot Studios is here. We're all just kind of chilling in this thing. And not really sure why Mark is just kind of... There he goes. There he goes. He was just waiting for us to catch up. Oh, got stuck in the snowflake. But he made it out just fine. Bouncing off the walls there just like he's had a lot of sugar, just like it's Christmas Eve. Tons of sugar, tons of cookies. Auto Dakona seems still stuck. Oh, now Auto Dakona's in the snowflake as well. Pensively trying to get past. I know he's always been afraid of snowflakes. Oh, there we go. And Mark for the win. Moonshot Studios comes in. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we're not even close to the end here. Oh boy. Okay, we're just gonna kind of hang out and wait for Auto Dakona. It's anybody's game now, folks. Oh, Moonshot Studios pushes ahead, drops into the wind pit. Yeah, followed closely by Mark. Auto Dakona may decide to come down eventually. Anytime now. Recount. Recount. Stop the steal. Anytime now, Auto Dakona. Great. All right. Stop the steal. Alright. I would not have said that if there were more than just you guys. Alright. Well, what do you think? Back to some elite. You know, as this is what the stream's about. Or should we do... No, we should do best 2 out of 3. We'll do best 2 out of 3. Or, I guess, 3 out of 3. See if we can give Mark a chance to win. This one's called A Leap to Remember. Okay, we've got Moonshot Studios and Mark. Everybody's pretty much neck and neck. Out of Dakota, drops into the lead, drops all the way down. Can he find the hole? Can't. Nope. Looks. Whoop. Maybe. Yep. There they go. And now they're into the spirals of death. Auto Dakota has got a short lead above Moonshot Studios. Mark's kind of waiting back there as we come up to the leap of A Leap to Remember. Looks like Moonshot Studios might be the first one over. But Auto Dakota is coming out of the corner. Overtakes Moonshot into the leap. Into the funnel of doom. And let's see, there we go. Moonshot Studios rockets past everybody, gets past the paddles with no issues. Auto Dakota is getting kind of confused. Oh, but now Moonshot's going through the pegs. Oh, gets through the pegs with no problem. What's going on up here? What are you guys doing? Just kind of chilling up here? Okay, eventually you guys figure it out. There we go. Mark's figured out how to get past the paddle. Now he's into the pegs. I think those are pegs. Oh, he's an expert pegger. Yeah, you would know. Oh. And Moonshot Studios drops onto the 3rd level while we're waiting for Auto Dakota and Mark. Moonshot's just kind of wandering around now, not knowing which way to go. And Auto Dakota's quickly catching up as he goes into the strainer. These should be like blender controls, by the way. Okay, so Moonshot finally decides to go through all these pegs and get stuck over there. Let's see what everybody else is doing. Oh, they're just kind of wandering around also. Looks like Mark's got the right idea. He's going through. Ooh, man, he's getting through pretty easily there. He might actually catch up to Moonshot. Oh, Moonshot just kind of wanders into the wind pit. Followed closely by Mark. And Auto Dakota has committed suicide. Rigged. It was rigged. So Auto Dakota jumped off and went to Sagittarius A by himself. Did not finish. That's too bad. Alright, maybe we'll do some more later. I'm going to go back and do some Elite Dangerous. Hopefully we didn't crash into anything. The ship's just kind of flying off by itself. I'm going to see if I can figure out a way to fly a ship. That sounds good. I mean, why not? So I stole the marbles thing from another really good elite streamer named Boss Lady B. She's got a bunch of, I think she's got like 500 followers, which is pretty high for elite, I think. She's definitely not the highest, but she just made partner yesterday, and so we're all pretty excited. Twitch partner. So yeah, anyway, she does the marbles game every time she gets a raid, so that's been kind of fun. And I think she goes on in a half an hour.
Frameshift drive charging.
Ooh, 46 bodies here. Okay, this one. Well, not the whole thing. Only a little bit's been discovered, so. Now these are cool planets, because these are landable ringed planets. Those are always fun. Alright. Ooh, it looks like we got a water world, which I still haven't built the graphic for. I meant to do that today, but then I got distracted by getting a COVID vaccine. Well, maybe I'll do that tomorrow if I'm not working. Geological. We'll go check that guy out. Where did the music go? Does it just not play in the scan mode? I usually have it off because before I started streaming it, I would just have like a movie on or something, or like Mystery Science Theater or something going on. But now I don't think they would like that if I put that in my stream. Yeah, 46 signal sources is a little on the high end. I've definitely seen higher, but most of the time they're nothing like this. That's a cool place. Usually they're around 15 to 20 signal sources. Another geological likely. Oh, it's a water giant? I don't know if I've ever seen that before. So it's considered a gas giant, but it's in the... Oh. Oh, weird. I don't know if I've ever seen a water giant before.
System scan complete.
I'll have to check that out. Yep, that was class 3. How big is it? If I can find it again. Must be 13. Earth mass is 86. Radius is 23 kilometers, or 23, sorry, 23 kilometers, 23,000 kilometers. Radius of Earth is like 6,000 kilometers. Gravity 6.6 Gs. I guess it's kind of hard for you guys to see this stuff. It's like the only thing that appears on the right side of the screen. Yeah, that's exciting. So we'll go to that real quick. Oh, that must be this out here. Water giant, yeah. Still not as big as these gas giants. Interesting. It's not too far away. It's only 7,000 light seconds. It's still so far to go. We're about a quarter of the way, maybe. Maybe about a sixth of the way. Let's take a look at this thing. "12 probes, yeah, that's not too big." Oh, wow, that went way lower than I thought it would. I just need to get it up to 90%. There it is.
Surface scan complete.
Well, I just figured out in the controls that the first option for set throttle is negative 100%. Oh, yeah. I think I screwed. Yeah, I think that tripped me up when I first started playing too. Why am I going backwards all the time? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's messed me up a couple times. Whoops. Full keyboard mode? You're trying out full keyboard mode. I've never done that. I've always had keyboard mouse until I got my flight stick.
Complete.
I mean, I guess you could do it, but yeah, you could do it. Yeah. Really, you haven't done the mouse with GTA? For flying, you don't use the mouse. Hmm. Oh, I guess you don't. Yeah. It's been a while since I've played on PC, and I may have been using a controller. It turns numpadded to WASD. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Let's see. Do you have any features? No. 10 geological features on this dude, so I'll fly to that one. I'm a little selective in the planets that I map, but I do like to map occasional geological features. Just, you know, kind of break up the monotony of jumping from star to star. And add the monotony of flying from planet to planet. The thing that weirded me out with Elite before is how the cursor isn't like connected to how you move. Yeah, it takes a little getting used to. It's like I use WASD. Well, I used to for pitch, and then the mouse was for everything else. Although I did have to use Q and E for strafing left and right. So, which now thankfully I can just do with the HOTAS. But my HOTAS is broken, I guess. So I can't do the thrust the rudder control, the left and right on the Z axis. So I think I had pitch on A and D and thrust forward back on W and S. Yeah, that's how. I think that's how the default setup is. I didn't change my default setup hardly at all. I did a few changes in the original, like setting hotkeys for certain thrust levels. So like spacebar is 50% thrust and X is 0. So it just drops it, you know, spacebar goes to 50 and then X goes to 0. That's pretty much it for mine until I got the HOTAS. Then I had to map all that. It's mostly so if I had to jump into your ship, I could still fly it. I have 100% on space and 0 on shift space currently. Yeah. The reason I do 50, which they suggest doing 75, is that when you're approaching a planet, kind of like I am, or approaching a station, once you get to about 7 seconds, which right now I'm, what, 59 seconds, 58 seconds away. Once you get to 7, you slam it down into, I think 75% throttle would be fine, but most of the time I do 50. And that puts you at a perfect speed to come up to the planet or station slow enough to be able to drop easily. And so in a moment here, I won't. I think I go to 50. I think mine's still set to 50, which is probably a little slower than you want, but I also have the throttle on my HOTUS, so I most of the time just kind of eyeball it. So 8, 7, down to about 50. And you just kind of want to keep it in the 6 or 7 range. And that'll help you not have to do the loop of shame very often. So right now I'm going too slow, so I'll bump it up a little bit. So yeah, I guess it's about 75% throttle. Keeps you at about 7 seconds. Of course, then you have the gravitational dynamics of other planets that slow you down as you're going there, and then you'll compensate, and then you'll go too fast. And it's just a whole mess. That's the big mess. Oh, it looks like Alex left us. I'm sorry, Mark. Mark left us. Or he's just lurking. Yep, loop of shame. See, I was all careful, and then I still managed to fly by. That's okay. The other thing is, I don't think it's mapped by default, but if it is, unmap it and never map it to anything, but there's a button to jettison all cargo. Don't have that mapped to anything. You don't want to accidentally hit that, ever. Yeah. It may have been a default when the game first came out. But yeah, I don't think it's not mapped by default anymore.
Orbital flight engaged.
I also like to map the night vision in case you got to land on like a dark side of the moon. It always helps. Or if you're in like a ring system in the shadow of a planet, you can turn on your night vision and it just makes things a lot easier. You can always go in. This is a little cumbersome, but you can also go into here and turn on the night vision and stuff. But which is what you have to do on a console. I don't mind the console. I think they did a really good job with the PS4 and getting everything important onto the controller. It's really quite remarkable how they did it, but it doesn't beat a keyboard. It's like it's so much easier to fly with a keyboard. Silicate magma lava spout. Cool. Goodbye, planet with weird, completely straight line. Hopefully that'll be changed next week.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So I should probably turn my fuel scoop back on. I'm just noticing. Be a good idea. Don't really feel like calling the fuel rats today.
Frameshift drive charging.
Four, three, two, one.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
All right, another undiscovered system. Whoops. Ooh, right on the edge of an Earth-like. Such a tease. This system only has 8 planets, and one of them is on the edge of an Earth-like. I guess it has 7 planets. 8 bodies, 7 planets. System scan complete. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change into fast mode for a little while. And let's go ahead and, oops.
Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping.
16.
Fuel scooping complete.
All right. All right. Where are you guys?
System scan complete.
These are 200,000 light seconds away. Yeah, those probably won't be mapped for a while. Although at least they're all over there. So that's helpful.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, I abandoned full keyboard. There is one thing on the mouse you can turn on. It's like this arrow. As soon as I had to scan something. Oh, are you doing kind of what I'm doing? It would be. I think you can still. Well, this wouldn't be full keyboard, but you can make it suggest the scanner is using your mouse. Oh, you're doing the tutorial. Okay. Yeah, I'm like half keyboard, half mouse. So I use the mouse for this part and zooming in with the scroll wheel. And then I use A and D to tune. I wanted to do full POTUS, but I just got too frustrated. Especially that the Z rotation isn't working. That really kind of bums me out.
System scan complete.
System incomplete.
Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete.
Oh, are there two Earth flags here or just two water worlds? Two water worlds. Okay, this might be an Earth-like, which would be the first one found. Now, it won't be a first discovery, but it will be a first mapped. There it is. There it is! So it's my first mapped on this expedition.
System scan complete.
Oops. So we're definitely flying out to that. Oh, it has been mapped. Oh, darn it. Never mind. Never mind.
Frameshift
But it was cool finding it. Yeah, it was. Well, I knew it was already discovered, but it was also. Yeah, don't crash, don't crash. it was also already scanned, so it's like, oh, no. I don't need to go do that then. I mean, I could if I wanted the money, but I really just want the first discoveries or first scans.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Oh, good. This is going better than before. Good. One thing I haven't tried in this game yet is the QCQ, I think? I don't know. It's like a special mode where it's just combat. I haven't tried that yet. Last time we played, it just didn't click as much. Like I thought the mouse widget thing was where my weapons were aiming. Yeah. It took me a while to figure out, like, how the weapons do. And it also kind of depends on what kind of weapons you have, whether they're fixed or gimbaled. Because gimbaled will auto track, whereas fixed won't. But it also, you can set it up so your weapons, the reticle will show you where to aim, so it will automatically lead the ship that you have targeted. And so that's kind of an assist that it gives you. So it takes a little bit of getting used to, but I like to use gimbaled weapons so that I don't really have to think about it. It just automatically tracks and targets. The problem with gimbaled is they aren't as powerful as fixed. But your shots are landing a lot more, so. And really, I mean, unless you're into combat, you almost never have to do combat. So, like, it's not even really a thing unless you're playing in open and you have people trying to gank you. But I always just play enclosed.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, man, if you like practice and stuff, once you're done with the training, I might be back in the bubble and we can do, if we become friends on Elite, then we can join each other's private groups and I can help you with missions and stuff and, show you the ropes a little bit and help you with wing missions where you have to be in a wing to feasibly do them. What's great is you actually don't have to be in a wing to accept the mission, but like some of it's like deliver 2,000 tons of whatever to whatever, and it's like, well, doing that in your Sidewinder would take you a few hundred trips, but if you're winged with somebody, then they can help. So anyway, if you start to get used to it and stuff, we could do that. I still don't like to do combat with real people, though. I mean, if we're all on the same team and we're going against NPCs, yeah, great. But I have not brought myself to go against real, PvP. It's like, I feel like I would suck.
System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Man, I want to know if I have to work tomorrow. I should have just texted the producer. Because, like, I've got all these emails and memos and stuff, but none of it really pertains to me directly. Like, I can't really do anything until we start shooting, which is Monday. And I don't even think I'll be able to do much until Monday evening, once we get the footage in and processed. So, like, my paperwork says my start date is tomorrow, but I don't know what I'm going to be doing. Oh well.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
System scan complete.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Hey, look at that. You finished the tutorial. And is it like, don't leave this area unless you're extra sure? Oh. Yeah, I thought you weren't able to go back. I think it's once you do a mission outside, it won't let you back. Oh, I could be wrong. You can get to all the tutorials before you go to open play. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. So I guess technically I could go back. Although when I started this account, they didn't have that tutorial system.
Frameshift drive charging.
I only knew about it because I started a new account on the PlayStation. I don't. I guess I have been in open play on the PlayStation. Well, first we have to make sure we have something in common. That's about it. I think you. I can search your. Do you like? I do actually. I do like money. So yeah, the more money you got, the better friends we're gonna be. Sweet. So we have that in common. I think we should hang out. Yeah, well, maybe after the virus is gone, but sure. So I think if you go to social and then you just type in my name up here, which is Kaitiff. I don't think the commander is part of it. I think it's just Katif. And then I think you can send me a friend request. one pending request. Are you Cody Locke? Sweet. Now friends with Commander Cody Locke. Cody Locke. So now, if you go... I think if you go to... oh, it's this button. If you go to groups, my group might show up. And then I think you can ask, you can like send me a... I have no idea what the... You'll have to ask 3 months ago, Jacob. So you're in open. Yeah, just be careful in open, man. There's gankers. I never play in open. I think I have like maybe once. Oh, should I have gone to solo? I mean, you can. You can... Can't see your group. I think you have to ask... How do you do this? Maybe you have to... Oh, here we go. I know. I'll go to you and I'll invite you to private group. And then now you should get an invite. So you'll have to go to social and see if you can get that invite. And what's cool about these groups is they'll be there whether we're online or not. So you can jump into it even if I'm not there. I believe. I jump into Boss Lady B's all the time, but maybe she's got 500 people in that group, so maybe there's just always somebody in there. Okay, I'm connecting to your private group session. Cool, I'll wait for you here. I'm only like 5,000 light years from the bubble. It's too bad my fleet carrier is nowhere near the bubble either. Is there voice chat? Yes. Yeah, there is. I have mine turned off right now because I'm streaming, but yeah, there is voice chat. Dude, we could set up like some kind of dual stream where you're sharing your screen with me and then I can put them both up or something. I don't know. We should try that sometime. Probably once I'm back to the bubble and we're actually able to do stuff together. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. Squad streaming.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, yeah.
System scan complete.
Okay, I think I'm going to do one more system and then land and call it a night.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, fuel scoping. Fuel scoping complete.
It's only available on certain interfaces. So like this one, it's available, and in the docked, like when you're docked, it's available in that when you go to station services. But otherwise, it's all like keyboard, um, and then special things like, I guess the map. The map, it's visible. Yeah. But yeah, I think the only like menu system is the station. Let's see. Yeah, and I think that might be because, like, it may not seem like a big deal, but when the game came out, it was kind of a big deal that some of the menus were in game, if that makes sense. Like in VR, when you looked over left and right, you know, those menus would pop up, which I've turned that off because you can do that with the mouse. Or I have that set as a hotkey with the mouse, the free look. And it used to just, if I looked over in that direction, those menus would pop up. And I guess that was kind of a big deal when it came out. Now it's pretty standard, but like just because it's just implemented as it's a menu for the game, but it's also part of the game, if that makes sense. I don't know. Somebody else explained it way better. But I think that's why it was, you know, for a long time, this game was considered probably the best VR game that was completely like VR ready, and um, and I think that was it. They didn't want you to have to, you know, get your mouse or look down at the keyboard for the menus. They also didn't want you to pause the game for the menus. I think that was kind of a big thing. But now that's just all kind of normal for, especially for MMOs.
System scan complete.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Whew, this will be a hot planet. Let's see, 295 Kelvin. Yeah, let's land there. Let's see, how much is that? Let's see. Oh, well, that doesn't seem very high. So 295 Kelvin is 71 degrees Fahrenheit. That seems rather cool considering how close this is to the star. At only 95 light seconds. All right. Unless that was 295,000. Might have been 295,000. Nah, that seems too hot. That's too hot for... Yeah, maybe it's 295 kelvins, like dude's named Kelvin. Yeah, that's probably it. There's 295 kelvins on this little rock. Oops, way too fast. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? You logged out for now? Blasphemy. Yeah, I'm gonna land here and call it a night.
Landing gear deployed.
Phew. And there we go. There we go. So thank you for joining me on my live stream tonight. We made it a little further, but still have a ways to go. So anyway, hope everybody had a good time, and I'll be back on Sunday at 2 in the afternoon to continue the journey to Sagittarius A. So have a good night, fly dangerously, and 07.